So today I'm going to be narrating a piece of boss art for the game that I'm working on, Oath to Embers. So the character I'm going to be working on is someone named Skarn. Skarn is a Lobari warrior, and the Lobari are kind of this counterpart to the Athuri, kind of like cats and dogs. They come from the north, from a place called Elarun, which is kind of a more grassy, tree, forest-like area, a bunch of big ancient trees, and a culture that is much more survival-driven. Now, Skarn is not just some random enemy, she's one of my favorite bosses in the game. And I wish I can tell you why, but I can't. Not because she's like this really big monster, but in the story, we've designed so much of a build-up, and the writer has done just such a good job at making this character feel so scary before you even get there. You'll fight her eventually in this Colosseum fight. Now, although the Colosseum is not supposed to be a fight to the death, she is known for killing people anyway. It's kind of her thing. Now, what's cool about her is she has a crowd. She has this whole reputation about her. People know who she is because they've watched her tear people apart when she wasn't supposed to. So with this painting, I'm trying to kind of match that violence and get a lot of movement in the piece. And not just angry, because angry is easy. I mean like violent in the pose. Like her whole body is moving. Now the hard part with a painting like this is if the pose sucks, the entire piece sucks. You can render the fur, you can pretty much paint all of the armor, you can do the lighting all cool, throw a Colosseum background in there, whatever, but none of that matters if the body feels really stiff. And anatomy is something that I just am not very good at. I've been doing illustrations and painting and doing tattoos and stuff for such a long time, and I don't know why. I feel like anatomy always finds ways to make me feel stupid again. Now, part of that is I do utilize a crutch. I do shoot a lot of my own reference when I'm painting. I'll have my lovely wife shoot reference for me all the time, even some of the people at work. But I'm trying to get better at just crafting up a good silhouette and then just trying to paint based off of that. If you guys have ever watched me paint before, the way I paint is usually pretty rough. Like really rough. I don't start with like this perfect skeleton or like a really good refined drawing or anything like that. I don't know why, but I've always seen things in kind of like blobs. And then I try to find the motion of the piece, or at least the silhouette, before I start caring about the details. I'm assuming that's wrong, but that's the way I paint. Now, because of this, when I paint, I tend to like cut things and move them around a little bit again. So a couple times in this painting, you'll see me like lasso her head and then just move it, or I'll like cut off her arm and move it. I'll cut her legs off and move them. Every time I move something, it breaks like 3 other things, so it's not a whole lot of fun. What's cool about this piece is this long set of boss cards that I decided to paint because I'm stupid. But because this is a fantasy board game, my first idea was to just have cards that had mechanics on them. So you would see the cards, and then they would kind of just explain what the boss was doing to you. I really wanted there to be a visual representation of what was going on, and because you don't fight a boss every single encounter, I wanted the bosses to feel really, really memorable when you did fight them. So one day I decided, fuck it, we're gonna go ahead and do way too much art to show you what exactly they're doing to you. And a really big thing about the game is that I don't want the bosses to feel similar to each other. So I think the artwork kind of helps that a little bit. When you play against a boss, you can see the different ways that that boss will try to mess you up. Now, I've been working on this game for about 4 years, and what's crazy about it is there is always some advancements or things that you want to add to the game that just try to make it a little bit better, a little bit better. Making a game is definitely not what I thought it was going to be. I really actually did think it was going to be a lot easier than this. It's definitely not just sitting around having a bunch of cool ideas, and I really thought that like my ability to be able to paint and draw and get through a lot of the artwork myself was going to help a ton, but you really need so many different faculties to be able to be good at it. It's like 1,000 tiny little decisions, and a lot of them are card wording, icons, balance, layout, user interface, testing, printing things to check the print size, what type of components do we need, testing again, storage, rules that made sense in your own head until you had to have someone else read them, and then they go, I don't even understand what this means, and immediately you just did not expect that and have to go rewrite the rules. I think what's cool about it though is it's been a really big lesson for me in patience. Like, I really like art because it always feels like a challenge, you know, like this has never gotten easier for me doing paintings and doing art. And as weird as it sounds, like writing the rule book is like a form of art, or help like kind of creating this game with my team. It's just like the artistic process, and it's made me fall in love with art in kind of like a different way. So when I do get the chance to like sit down and paint these paintings, I feel relaxed in a sense. As far as the release date of the game, I know that we're still working on development and the art and all this stuff that I just mentioned, and I never want to throw out like this fake release date, but the honest answer is it's getting really, really close, and I'm such a stickler for having this be done right. And I've never been one to rush to the final stretch. Like, I really want this to be my best effort that I've ever done. To be honest, what's nice about this, and one of the reasons I wanted to share this piece specifically, is because I don't know what was going on when I was painting it, but I very rarely feel like really, really proud of a piece that I've done. And if I am, it only lasts for a little bit. It's like I feel proud of the piece and then immediately I dislike it. But when I got done with this piece, I actually felt really proud of myself for this one. I don't know what the difference was this time around, but this one I really, really felt like something clicked. It could just be that she's awesome and she's one of my favorites, but there was something about this piece I really, really clicked with this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you guys get around to it, make sure you visit oathtoembers.com. Basically there you can sign up for when the game is going to be released. You can also get some updates on what's going on with the game, and every now and then I'll throw some emails out talking about the development. You can also join the Discord. There I try to shout out a lot of the artists because there's like not a lot that I can share because I don't want to give out spoilers, even though this is kind of a spoiler because it's a boss. And thank you to everybody who comments on these things and shares and likes these. It's really cool to be able to create this game. It's strange. Like I never in a million years, if you asked me 4 years ago, like this is what you'd be doing all day, every day, I don't think I would have believed it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you guys give it a like and whatever people say at the end of these videos.